Do you have a favorite superhero character or action character?
Yeah, yeah. I always lean towards the villains, though. I love villains. I think villain, and this goes back to even Willy Wonka. I love finding the darkness in these people, or the cracks, or like what makes someone bad, you know? Because I feel like what makes someone good is usually, like I just feel like that's normal. Like you should be a good person, you know? And when you're really good, it's like, okay, well, it's a similar thing. To any extreme, it's just like what made like Captain America so good. Like he's so right. Batman is a good example of both. Is he good? Is he bad? People have different opinions of him when he's around. He's a dark person, but he wants justice, you know? and, but he's really hurting. He's really deep, and he is a hero. He's seen as a hero, really, to us, to the viewer. But in the world, he's just he's a lunatic in a bat costume, just doing his own police work. And I can understand why people see him as a villain, because who is this guy? Why is he doing this? You know, but I always lean more towards those, like these heroes, or these magical people that are deeply inside. They are hurting. They are disturbed. They are. So I always lean towards. I guess my favorite. Now, Batman's a good one, and the Joker. That's why I like that antithesis is great. Because in the comics and in the movies too, they need each other. They're on the opposite ends of the spectrum. They're both lunatics, both of them. Everyone's like, oh, the Joker. No, Batman is just as much of a lunatic as the Joker. If you really sit down and think about what he's doing. And they need each other to survive, because they are the yin and yang of that universe. And they play these games, and they refuse to kill one another. They refuse because they know it's a game of chess for them. The Joker's always a good one. I love the Joker. I think he's really deeply disturbed, and I think I love all the movie versions of him. I love the comic book version of him. I love the voice of Mark Hamill's version of him is phenomenal in the animated series, and they're all different because each one of these actors, I think, did take. Jared Leto's is not good, actually. I'm going to put that on the record. Jared Leto's is very bizarre. I think he did his own thing, and I don't like it. Personally, but I don't think anyone really liked that. But he did. But he did something different, you know. And I appreciate that. I appreciate the approach. But sometimes you got to keep things in the genre. Anyway, yeah, the Joker would probably be my favorite go-to villain, because he's so disturbed, but he's also joking. You know, like it's just meaty. It's so meaty. And it's not, and he has no reason for why he does these bad things, which I think is interesting, because you can make up these reasons. That's what I really liked about the Heath Ledger thing. He always kept lying about how he got these scars, you know, like every time he told a story was a different one, because he doesn't give a shit.
Right.
He doesn't care. He just likes chaos. And he says it later. He goes, I'm an agent of chaos. You know? And, yeah, the Joker's always been a big one. Always been a really big one.
Hey everyone, if you enjoyed this video, remember to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you can get notified every time there's a new video on the channel. Thanks for watching.